Today, let's talk about tartar on the teeth, the buildup that happens, which we often call dental plaque, and about a very effective remedy that works like a mouthwash you can easily make at home. Once you start using this mouthwash, the tartar will begin to reduce, and with regular use, it can disappear completely. The bacteria that live in our mouths are very clever. In order to protect themselves from our immune system and even from the antibiotics we sometimes take, they create a special protective layer known as biofilm. You can imagine it like this. They build little homes for themselves made out of calcium where they stay safe and hidden. These biofilms or calcium houses work like shields. Because of them, our immune system cannot detect the bacteria properly, which allows them to survive for a much longer time. This survival mechanism is not only seen in our bodies, but also outside. In fact, 95% of bacteria everywhere in nature live in biofilms. If you ever go near a river and pick up a stone from the water, you will notice that the stone feels slippery in your hand. The reason it slips is because of the biofilm layer covering it. These biofilms are present everywhere, especially wherever there is water. The same thing happens inside our mouth because our saliva provides the water, and when you eat sugar, you give them the food they need to thrive. Because of their overgrowth, you start to notice bad breath, gum inflammation, bleeding gums, and eventually tartar buildup on the teeth. This buildup forces many people to visit the dentist to have it removed. But the good news is you can manage it at home if you use this simple mouthwash regularly. The first ingredient in this remedy is baking soda, which is also known as sodium bicarbonate. Now what happens is when these biofilms keep multiplying inside your mouth, the bacteria living in them produce a lot of acid. These acids reduce the pH levels in your mouth, and when the pH goes down, sometimes to around 3.5, it becomes very harmful. At this acidic level, calcium starts leaking out from your teeth and bones and gets released into your system. The bacteria then use that calcium to strengthen their housing structure, making the biofilm even more resistant. As a result, calcium in your teeth decreases, your enamel weakens, and cavities start forming. This is why it is extremely important to keep the pH level inside the mouth neutral. In my earlier video, I explained that eating too much sugar and disturbing blood sugar levels also leads to more acid formation. By consuming sugar, you are actually feeding these bacteria their favorite fuel, creating the perfect environment for them to grow stronger and produce even more acid. Baking soda works against this. It raises the pH level, makes the mouth more alkaline, breaks down bacterial colonies, and prevents them from producing so much acid. Naturally, sodium bicarbonate is already present in your saliva, which is why this remedy is considered safe and has virtually no side effects. Now let's move to the second ingredient, which is 3% hydrogen peroxide. You've probably seen this brown bottle at your local pharmacy. It is easily available and inexpensive. Hydrogen peroxide is powerful against these bacterial biofilms. It is also antifungal, and one of the most common fungi it helps fight is Candida. Another interesting fact is that hydrogen peroxide is naturally present in your saliva. Your own cells produce it as one of the major compounds to fight bacteria and kill them. So here we are just using something that the body already produces, but in a slightly larger quantity to get better results. The preparation is simple. Take about 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Add about 1/4 teaspoon of hydrogen peroxide. Mix both into 1/2 cup of water, and that's your mouthwash. After you brush your teeth with regular toothpaste, swish this mixture in your mouth for about 30 seconds and then spit it out. Doing this regularly will prevent tartar from forming. It will restore the natural shine of your teeth. They will start looking healthier again, and your bad breath will go away completely. Recently, there was some research on vitamin K2, which is like the next step in this discussion. There is a strong connection between vitamin K2 and tartar buildup on teeth. Vitamin K2, when it works together with vitamin D3, helps prevent decalcification. It ensures that calcium stays where it belongs, inside your teeth and bones, rather than moving into soft tissues. This means bacteria cannot use that calcium to build their biofilm housing societies. So vitamin K2 keeps your bones and teeth strong, while vitamin D3 helps absorb calcium properly. I will be making a detailed video about vitamin K2 very soon, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. Besides this, many people try chewing gum to get rid of bad breath. If you are one of them, make sure the gum you use has antibacterial and antibiofilm properties, so it actually prevents bacteria from sticking to your teeth. You can also use natural remedies. Cloves, for example, are great. Oregano oil is another powerful option, and one herb that is not commonly used here but is very effective is rosemary. Its oil has strong antimicrobial properties, and you can even buy the plant for less than a few dollars if you want to grow it yourself. Adding turmeric and cinnamon to your daily meals is another good habit. Both of them contain a powerful phytonutrient called curcumin. Curcumin has incredible health benefits. It protects oral health, reduces inflammation, and also helps prevent complications related to diabetes, such as diabetic nephropathy. So these are my recommendations to protect yourself from tartar and dental plaque. This natural mouthwash, combined with the right diet and supplements, can make a huge difference in your oral health. That's all for today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Take good care of yourself and goodbye.